This is how I save money on a lower than average income. I'm Allison. I make $27 an hour working as an executive assistant. I went from having this much money to having this much money in the last 2 years. So let's talk about how I did that. Number one, absolutely most important thing I've done is I have tracked my money. I make a budget every single month and I plan out how I'm going to spend my money, and then I track it so I compare how I actually spent my money at the end of the month. And key to this is I also budget for savings. I personally like a combination of using the 50-30-20 budgeting rule and a zero-based budget. The second thing I do to save money on a lower than average income is that I find budget-friendly alternatives to having fun and enjoying my life. I live in Chicago, so like when I go out for drinks, I actually don't drink alcohol anymore, so that's easy. But basically, instead of getting like a cocktail, I would get a well drink or I would get a beer. When I get coffee, I normally get like an iced coffee or iced espresso and add milk instead of getting an iced latte, and it will literally save you like over $2. It's kind of insane. And I know those sound like small things, but when you are not making a lot of money, those small things really add up and can be the difference between having like $100 left over at the end of the month and not. And the third thing I did, which really helped my money grow, is I invested my money in the stock market. I did this by buying index funds inside of my Roth IRA. So for the last few years, I have maxed out my Roth IRA. That means I've contributed the maximum amount that I can contribute each year. And I have bought index funds like the S&P 500, for example. So if you're looking for more ways to save and grow and budget your money on a low to middle class income, then definitely follow, because that's what I post about.